Hi, Mark Victorsen from Pacific Golf Club. Just thought I'd show you a shot that I see just cause our members a whole lot of trouble on our first hole. Peter Senior says our first hole is the most difficult opening hole in Australia, and there's a reason why. Typically the tee shots tend to end on a downslope. Trouble is, 100 metres along from that downslope there's Bulimba Creek. So what happens is a lot of the members either top the ball into the creek or they'll hit the ball fat where the club impacts on the ground too early. Reason for that is that when they take their setup, they're not factoring in that slope and trying to balance themselves properly to the slope. So what we try and do, we've got to try and get ourselves so that we're matching the slope. It's a bit like the mast on a ship. Your spine's got to go with that deck. So imagine that your spine was the mast on a ship. As the deck rolls, so does the mast. Well, that's what your spine's got to do. So you've got to go with that slope. And the one thing I'll try and do, I'll widen that stance out a little bit because I'm really leaning down that slope. I don't want to topple over. I get the ball back in my stance a little, and then when I swing through, the one swing thought I try and maintain is that I try and hit that ball and I try and brush that turf on the downslope beyond the ball. So it makes me stay down on the shot. Where golfers get into strife is they try and get too much into their normal posture. Now the ground's elevated up in behind. It's too easy to hit like that in behind, or if they miss the ground, the club's tending to then work its way up and they top the ball into the creek. So if you work on that, trying to get your spine level with the slope, broader stance, and try and brush the grass beyond the ball once you've hit it, I think you're going to have no problem on those downhill lies.